Krista and Rhonda are nominated for eviction, but Jonathan holds the golden power veto. Will he use it? And what will JoJo's special advantage be? Find out now on Big Brother Cheesecake 3 Under the Sea. Hello, I'm Andrew Shetsik Moonves. Welcome to Big Brother Cheesecake 3 Under the Sea. It's day 49 inside the Big Brother Cheesecake house, and this week JoJo is the head of household. He nominated Krista and Rhonda for eviction, but Jonathan won the Golden Power Veto in the Big Brother Connect 4 Power Veto competition, and so Jonathan now must decide whether to use it to save Krista or Rhonda from the chopping block. I have a lot to get through to today, because we're also going to learn what JoJo's special advantage is, which we'll get to, we'll find out shortly. But first, okay, let's get to the Golden Power Veto ceremony. I'm Jonathan. I want the Golden Power Veto, and now my friend Yuki Hauser and I are going to choose whether or not we want to use it to save Krista or Rhonda from the chopping block. Krista, why should I save you? Hey Jonathan, it's me, Elizabeth Warren. You know, I know that you're likely not going to use it on me, so I'm just going to take this time to congratulate you on your win, and I want to wish everybody the best. Because, yeah, positivity and good vibes. Elizabeth Warren 2020. Okay, thanks, Krista. Rhonda, why should I use the Golden Power Veto to save you? Hi, Jonathan. If you use the Golden Power Veto to save me, I will make you mac and cheese for life. And trust me, this mac and cheese is the bomb. But yeah, I really want to stay. I definitely want to make jury, because I'm 1 week away, and this is so much fun, and I'm having so much fun. Okay, well, thank you both for your positivity. My decision is to use the power of the Golden Power Veto to save no one. Because, unfortunately, the lads and lassies made a Final 8 pact, and you are the only two not in the lads and lassies. With that, this Golden Power Veto ceremony is adjourned. I hate that sound. It means that, yes, it's time to reveal another twist. The twist is about to be unleashed on the house. This is not really a twist, but it is going to shake up the game. Okay, I've been waiting 2 years for this. So, as you all know, a common element of Big Brother Canada and Big Brother US every season, or most seasons, is the double eviction. Now, I had a double eviction plan since the beginning of Big Brother Cheesecake, but unfortunately in season 1, 3 house guests quit. So I had to not only cancel the double eviction, but Chad came back in via Rejuve Island, which is like Battle Back, and yeah, so I didn't get to do my double eviction. In season 2, Donnie quit, because he was a little bitch. Whoops, did I say that? And so again, I just canceled the double eviction. So this season, I was going into the season with a lot of gamers playing, a lot of hardcore superfans. So I'm like, oh, please God, nobody quit. Please God, I want to do my double eviction. So when I pretended to be Nicole and called Charlene a bitch and said just kidding, and Charlene almost quit, I was like, oh, please God, don't quit. Please don't fuck up my double eviction. And thankfully she didn't quit. So, it's finally time for the first double eviction in Big Brother Cheesecake history. A double eviction works differently here than on the show. Because on the show, in the 1 hour that the live eviction takes place, or in Big Brother Canada's case, it's taped over the course of 3, 4, 5 hours. 2 house guests are evicted within an hour. I could do that here, but I don't think it's really fair after 50-ish days to just can somebody just after 45 minutes. Also, the odds of everybody being able to play in a head of household veto in that quick of a span on short notice is slim. So this is how a double eviction works in Big Brother Cheesecake. We are in week 7. So Krista or Rhonda, you will be evicted. One of you will be evicted, and that person will be the last person to not make jury. Then we get to the final 9. All 9 of you are guaranteed to either make the final 2 or be one of the 7 jurors who will decide on the winner. And so next week, week 8, is the double eviction. Now, it was predetermined prior to the start of the season that because you don't know when the double eviction is coming, the outgoing head of household will be able to compete in the following head of household competition, which is JoJo's special advantage, that he does get to play again because he did not know that next week is a double eviction, so it would be unfair of him because he may have thrown it this past week if he had known. So, and this, before anybody says I'm cheating, this was predetermined. This was predetermined prior to season 1 when I first planned this. So it's been 2 years that I've had this plan. So JoJo, you are competing in next week's head of household competition. Which I'm going to get to the rules shortly. This is how the double eviction works. There will be one head of household. The head of household will nominate 4 people for eviction. 4 house guests will be nominated for eviction. We will then have a brand new Topaz Power of Veto competition. There is no golden veto this week. Here's how the Topaz Power Veto works. Of course, it's named after Topaz, who was, of course, she was famous for her voting the wrong way and giving Jillian 100,000. But what people don't know is she was also evicted, or people don't remember, she was also evicted in a double eviction in season 1. So it's fitting that the Topaz Power Veto is in a double eviction. 7 people will participate in the Topaz Power Veto competition. The head of household, the 4 nominees, and 2 players selected in a random draw. So 7 play, 2 don't, because there's going to be 9 people. If you win the Topaz Power Veto, you must use it to save one of the 4 nominees from the chopping block. You must use it to save one of the 4 nominees from the chopping block. Regardless of whether you're the head of household, one of the 4 nominees, you would obviously save yourself. And you can save yourself with it. Or whether you're one of the 2 players, you must use it. There is no replacement nominee when the Topaz Power Veto is used. Which means, if you read between the lines, if you're one of the 4 people that the head of household does not nominate, you're safe. There is no backdoor this week. So if you're not nominated, you're good. So, when the Topaz Veto is used, 1 house guest is saved, and that will leave 3 nominees. There is no replacement nominee. There will then be 3 nominees. The remaining 5 house guests, the head of household doesn't vote, the 3 nominees don't vote. The remaining 5 house guests will each cast 1 vote to evict. This is where it's critical. In Big Brother Canada's triple evictions, when there's 3 nominees, they have 1 vote to save. I don't like that, because I remember in season 3, Peely was on the block with Kevin and Willow. So naturally they all voted, or the majority voted for Peely to stay. I don't like that shit. You get 1 vote to evict. The 2 house guests out of the 5 votes who receive the most votes to evict are both evicted. So 2 of the 3 nominees will be evicted. In the event of a tie, there can be a 2-2-1 tie. There could be a 5-0-0 tie, where there's the second 2 house guests are 0. There could be a 3-1-1 tie. Then the head of household breaks the tie. Yeah. So, I think I got through everything. JoJo can still use his... Oh, I have to get to the head of household competition. JoJo can still use his Emerald Veto on the Topaz Veto competition. We're still going to the bottom of the sea. There's still the flipper twist. Yeah, so 1 head of household, 4 nominees. Topaz Power Veto, you must use the veto. 1 person comes off. There is no replacement nominee. That will leave 3 house guests on the block. And the top 2 vote getters out of the 5 who are voting will be evicted. Now it's time to get to the rules of the next head of household competition. Free from the threat of eviction, the head of household wins the perks of their private HOH bedroom bathroom, a fruit basket with citrus, since Amy's gone. a letter from home, and the responsibility of nominating 4 of his or her fellow house guests for eviction, and they'll be safe through the double eviction. This head of household competition is called Big Brother Clockwork, and here's how it works. This is a classic Big Brother endurance competition. It is the second of 2 endurance competitions this season. Big Brother Clockwork was won by Debbie in season 1 after 23 hours. It was won by Rob, I believe. Yes, it was won by Rob in season 2. It came down to Rob and Joanne. And then Joanne threw it to Rob, and of course said on Facebook, "I was busy dancing at the club, so that's why I lost. I didn't throw it to Rob." Yeah. So here's how Big Brother Clockwork works. First of all, house guests, you all get to vote today on whether we're starting Monday night, tonight, at 8 p.m., or Tuesday morning at 8 a.m. Some people might benefit from starting at 8 p.m. and going into the night. Some people might benefit from 8 a.m. going into the day. So we're either starting at Monday 8 p.m. or Tuesday 8 a.m. Let's say it's Monday at 8 p.m. At 8 p.m. on the hour, you must all type in the word clockwork. Must be spelled correctly, C-L-O-C-K-W-O-R-K. Must be in all caps, and there must not be anything else. So if it hits 3 o'clock and you're typing in, "Ooh, I'm Lynn, I'm gonna fucking kick Andrew in his arse," you're out. So when 3 o'clock hits, you must hit clockwork. If I'm going based on Facebook's time, if you type in at 2:59, or let's see if it's 7:59 or 8:01, according to Facebook, you're out. So make sure your clock is aligned with Facebook. It must be at 8 o'clock. If you fail to type in clockwork, you are eliminated. At some point, because in season 1, Debbie and Jeffrey were just never ending, at some point I may increase it to half-hour intervals where it's at the hour and at 30. I may. I have a feeling there's a lot of random times here and a lot of conflicting jobs where people aren't going to be able to be up all night. So I have a feeling this is not going to last 23 hours. And I think in Rob's case it was about 15 hours or so. It was long. Yeah. So that's it. With that said, who will be evicted from the Big Brother Cheesecake 3 underwater house and be the last house guest to not make jury? Krista or Rhonda? Watch tomorrow as the final 2 nominees plead their case, and we'll update you on what the situation is with the Head of Household Clockwork competition. And Wednesday is the next live eviction and Head of Household competition results, where we will learn the identities of the 9 jurors and the Head of Household, who will be the first in Big Brother Cheesecake history to reign on a double eviction week. I'm Andrew Chef Moonves. Take care, and we leave you as we eavesdrop on the house guests. Good night.